one of the greatest scholars who inherited the knowledge of Ibn Abbas. I'm not going to talk about his contribution and his life in just a few minutes. I selected just because it comes as a coincidence that today is the day when he died, 1300 years ago, 1400 years ago. I said, let me select some of his statements that related to his ibadah as we are in the month of ibadah. It was reported by Abu Nu'aym in his book Al-Hilyah, the book of history of the pious and righteous people, from the narration of Ibn Hassan. He said, I heard Sa'id ibn Jubayr saying the following. He said, إني والله لأزيد في صلاتي هذه من أجل ابني هذا. And today, because not a weekend, the only people I know that with their sons around them is Brother Mahbub, with his son next to him. Sa'id ibn Jubayr is saying, Wallahi, by Allah, I am increasing in my salah, in my ibadah. I'm adding more of my ibadah for the sake of my son, this. The ajli ibni hada. Your ibadah, the extra ibadah that you make, the nawazil that you make them, there will be, you never know, one day there will be good things for your son or your daughter later on. We say in Arabic, the Arab people, when you heard them one day, they're saying a young person, even an older person, did something good. We say an expression, his mom or his dad must be a pious and righteous person. And that's why it's benefiting from what they did in the past, you're benefiting from that now in your life. And this is exactly what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Kahf, that you read that all the time. What did he say about when his father followed Musa and then at the end of the story? وَأَمَّا الْجِدَارُ فَكَانَتْ غُلَامَيْنِ يَتِيمَيْنِ فِي الْمَدِينَةِ وَكَانَ تَحْتَهُ كَنْزٌ لَهُمَا. What is it after that? وَكَانَ أَبُوهُمَا صَالِحًا. The two orphan sons, they are long time ago. It was said in Tafsir that between them and the father, it says 5 years, it says some long time between them. And these two sons are benefiting from their father. The father was a pious and righteous person. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made them to benefit from the deeds of the father. So really, some weekends and some of the days that I saw here in this hall, in the Masjid, I saw so many of the children, mashallah, you hit them in the lights. So really, it's something that you need to think about it. You're praying 8 rak'at, make them 20. You're praying just a duha 2 rak'at, make them like Aisha 8 rak'at. You're making the nafil in your day 10, 8, 6, increase of that. Increase your ibadah as much as you can, and remember your ibadah is not for you to benefit with it. Your children are going to benefit with that later on. Okay, the second statement, if we have time, I'm going to add that Khusayf, one of the students of Sa'id ibn Jubayr, and the same story was narrated by Abu Nu'aym al-Hilyah. He said, one day the adhan of the Fajr was on, the adhan completed, I saw Sa'id ibn Jubayr prayed 2 rak'at. Everything about Sa'id ibn Jubayr, prayed 2 rak'at behind the maqam. Al-maqam in the camp, around the camp. And he said, and then he sat down. I came and prayed 2 rak'at and sat next to him. And nicely, I showed, he's saying that nicely, I wanted to ask Sa'id ibn Jubayr a question about an ayah. So I asked him the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that and that, what is the meaning of the ayah? Sa'id ibn Jubayr blanked me completely, no answer. He just ignored him completely. They prayed Salatul Fajr, the morning prayer. After the prayer, he looked at him, he said to him, Ya hada, all this. إِذَا صَلَّيْتَ الْفَجْرَ, when you pray the sunnah of Fajr, فَلَا تَتَكَلَّمَنَّ إِلَّا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ. Do not talk except in something that remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until you pray the Fajr after that. And this, Sa'id ibn Jubayr, he's setting a rule. And that rule is, every time of the day has suitable ibadah for it. For example, we had the adhan. What is the most important ibadah? Not to continue reading the Quran, is to repeat behind the mu'adhin. The mu'adhin completes his adhan, you say the dhikr after the adhan. It's not to continue reading your Quran. After that, you pray 2 rak'ah, the sunnah between the adhan and the iqamah. If there is time, you raise your hands, you pray, you make dua. There is a time for each ibadah, and that is the best time, the best ibadah you do. The ibadah suits the time. You can't between, let's say, Mu'adhin making the adhan, and you continue saying, I'm going to read Quran, I'm going to revise it. It's not right. Reading Quran is good, but doesn't suit the time. What is suit the time? You follow the sunnah of Muhammad. You are no better than Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the one who made that religion, the one who explained to you everything. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide me and you, brothers and sisters, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive and have mercy upon Sa'id and Jubayr. Allah is best.